What up, Huck Squad? Coming at you with a super cool video today with my very first impression of the new Discmania tilt. I didn't even get my hands on a tilt on the first release, and I have never even thrown one yet. So I am really looking forward to this. I'm curious to see if I can even get this over like 250 feet, 300 feet. I have no idea how this is gonna fly. Obviously, I've seen a bunch of videos online as well, but it'll be cool to actually throw it in person. So I'm gonna be measuring distances and throwing this half a dozen times, and we will see how it goes. All right, so I haven't even thrown anything today, so give me a couple throws to warm up, okay? All right. That went a whopping 151 feet, I'm pretty sure. I think it's gonna be a little bit trickier to get over 300 feet with this bad boy. The footing is pretty tough out here, so I'm going to try to give myself a little spot to plant on. Alright, so these are kind of just like flat, maybe a little bit hyzer out of my hand. This one actually went a whopping 176 feet, so 25 feet more than the last one. Let's continue to improve on that. Also, I see in this corner we have some grass. So I think I'm going to be throwing from over there from now on. As gross as this is, I actually don't think that this is just grassy for no reason, but there's actually like a bunch of geese poop all over the place. And it looks like the geese poop is so warm that it was melting the snow. And yeah, this is pretty disgusting if you were to ask me. So I'm not going to throw from the grass, but I will throw from the pavement right there. So I actually tried to release that one on anhyzer, and it just didn't really want to do it. 187 feet. Almost 200. That might have been my best release with it yet. So I'm a little bit better throwing forehands on an anhyzer than I am throwing backhands on an anhyzer. So maybe I'll actually be able to get this one on a good anhyzer that rolls all the way out. What? A little bit better throwing forehands on an anhyzer. Oh man, I guess not. Seems like however hard you throw this disc, on whatever angle you want, it's probably only going to travel about half the distance that you can throw with a normal disc. Because I can normally throw 375, 400, 425 on a good pump, but I can hardly get this thing over 200 feet. So I'd say it's going to cut your distance in about half. That's insane. After this throw, the last forehand throw, I'll try a couple upside down throws, because if anyone's seen Simon's video, he could actually get more distance out of it upside down than right side up. And I can say that I've never thrown a disc upside down, but for some weird reason, this actually feels like really good in the hand when it's upside down. I don't know why, if it's just because it's super flat or the profile of the rim, but it actually fits in your hand like really well upside down, which is really weird. Alright, so that one wasn't bad. I literally threw it like on a knife though, and it just instantly fought out and came all the way out. But that was probably the best throw so far. Time for a few upside down throws. I don't even know what angle to put this on, so I'm going to just try to throw it flat, I guess, and see what happens. So that probably went 200 feet just like everything else. Oh. I was too excited by those geese. I didn't even finish the throw measurement, so I don't know how far that went. Probably 200 feet. So That actually kind of hurt my thumb a little bit throwing it upside down like that, because my thumb just like pulled off the flight plate and it's not really used to doing that, so it actually left a little bit of like a blood blister. But I'm gonna try it one more time on a little bit more anhyzer rather than flat, see if it will actually glide a little bit. But whoa, right over the geese right there. That was crazy. It does seem to have a little bit more glide when you throw it upside down, but it hurts your finger, and none of us are used to doing that, so it's not like we're gonna have clean releases with it upside down every time. I think that's all the throws that I need to do with this disc. It doesn't go over 220 feet for me, and I have 400-foot power in my forehand and my backhand with regular discs, but it's really fun to throw, and it's definitely like a novelty of a disc. All right, I'm out of breath. Probably just ran like a half mile through all those throws. That does it for this tilt review, and it is a really fun disc to throw, but it's kind of demoralizing that you really can't throw it that far. And the tilt is a perfect name for it because you throw it and it immediately just tilts to the ground, no matter what angle you throw it on, no matter how hard you throw it. I feel like it would be good for those scramble outs of the woods where, for me personally, I like to forehand out and I'll like lean one way and give it a big ante, maybe on a short shot that you want it to die out quickly. But in a tournament, I would never feel confident throwing this off the tee for sure. Probably for some upshots that it's very specifically needed for, but just getting out with a couple friends and having some fun with it is, I think, more of the point. So fun disc, cool disc, novelty disc, but not something that's gonna hit my bag and be like a tournament thrower. And in about a month, what I'm gonna do when the weather starts getting a little bit better is post on my local community page at Borderland, see if we can get like 20 or 30 people to show up to Borderland and all throw this disc over and over just to get hundreds of flight paths on film. So hope you enjoyed. Drop a like if you did, drop a sub if you wanna see more. I'll be getting into a better rhythm with uploads as the weather gets better. So take it easy, guys. Keep eating your vegetables. Peace. 4 hands on an anhyzer